Hello everybody. Pretty long time I didn't post anything, and today I think it's very special video for everybody because we are now in the timing of like before Rosh Hashanah, and it's month of Elul. This month is very important for every Jew to do Hishbon Nefesh, the judgment of yourself, to sit maybe one day or maybe a few days and to think about what we did wrong in the last year and what we did good, of course, and what we can do better. It's said that if we have judgment here on ourselves, there is no judgment on Shamayim. So and it's good to do self judgment and analyze our actions by this year. And Rosh Hashanah is the time when kind of all the universe in stagnation. It's like Shabbat, kind of, when Shabbat came on Friday, God give us double this vital energy that's alive everything, and it's like that's why we do this things before Shabbat, the preparation, the food, we have to prepare it before for nighttime and for morning kiddush, like double portion, right? So, and the Rosh Hashanah time is when the judgment comes to all the universe and for each human being itself, and it will be decided how our life will be in the next year, or we will be alive, or somebody will pass or go, or how much we earn, where we're gonna be, and many things. So it's very important time now to say sorry to the people you didn't say sorry, to apologize, to analyze your action. And this video, it's kind of, I think it's very important to know before, because this divine energy that's come to us every day and alive us, so we can breathe and we can move our arms, and the flower can move and the tree can move. How it's going on, and how we can bring it to here, and to make this divine open up for us here. First I want to make it's a pasuk from Dvarim. I studied in Russian, so when I translate it, maybe it's a bit rough translation, but you can understand the meaning. The eyes of Hashem always directed or looking on her, on Eretz Israel, from the beginning of the year till the end of the year. Okay, and the word for eyes, einaim, you say einaim from the heaven. It's a metaphor to one of the sfirot. It's chokhmah. We called it chokhmah. This is there is a system of the world, the spiritual world, how it's created and like how it's working on, and we have few how to say categories that they have, like the starting point and the last point from where the divine energy open up for us. So like the first point of this is chokhmah. Chokhmah, you can translate it wisdom. But again, it's all these categories, it's only kind of, we don't know exactly what is the spiritual world, but because Ein Sof, Ashem is Ein Sof, and we're limited. So just for the human beings to understand to us how it's kind of working, what it did, we use these categories, but it's not exactly. It's always need to remember it's all energy, divine energy. We just use these words to describe it and make image in our head. So chokhmah, okay? So this is Chokhmah. It's like the starting point from where the divine energy open up to all the world, and then through many layers. It's like, you know, sun, we see it, but it's very far from us, but the light of the sun is still coming up to the earth, right? But before it's coming down to the earth, it goes through many layers. You know, if you study about geography, and you can study what's kind of the layer, how it's going through. So in spiritual world, this is the starting point, Chokhmah, wisdom, and the divine energy goes through many layers, and then it's come down to the earth. So in the book of Tanya, I mentioned in my video before, it's a book written by Alter Rebbe. It's describing the system, how our world created, how it's working, what is the connection between us, this world, and spiritual world. So this is the category Chokhmah, okay? And it said that this light, divine light, it always in Eretz Israel. So the point is that this divine light first coming down to Eretz Israel, and before it was the Bet HaMikdash, right? And then it's this light, divine light, are going to another places all over the world. So the main point, and our earth that receiving it, is Eretz Israel. But we have a question: how it's possible that every year this divine light renewing and increasing? How it's possible? So basically, it's always minute by minute, second by second, and it's coming up here and alive, everything around, and human beings and the flowers and the trees. But every year after Rosh Hashanah, it can be or more divine presence or less, and this depends on us, especially on Jews, how we study Torah, how much we study Torah. It's main obligation of the man, how we perform in our mitzvot, all our praise and everything. So it's all connect to each other. And the wording that we use in Hebrew, that is say the eyes looking on her on Eretz Israel from beginning of the year till end of the year, and we say it be'ad achrit, because we can say just le'olam ve'ed, it's always right that one year finishes and another year starts, but we use it be'ad achrit. So it's because after Rosh Hashanah, when the day of judgment is not the day of New Year and we have to drink and be drunk. No, it's a very important day. Then the judgments begin, especially the nighttime, and we have to, you know, in the daytime in Shacharit we do blowing of shofar. It means the God, through our energy, blowing of shofar and our praise on this day, he feel like, you know, it's energy, it's like exchanging, like that we are doing what he wants us to do, and he understand, we remember him, he take us out from Mitzrayim, he bring us, he make us to serve to him in the purpose of to bring all this divine energy to this earth through the Jews, through our souls to another people. So and this Chokhmah, wisdom, that we say the main, it's like a starting point of the divine presence start to coming down to the earth. We call it Eretz Elyona, or the upper earth. And this light, divine light, it's filling all the spiritual world, and the last stop of this is our earth, this our and now where we exist. It's filled up from inside, so to give us vital energy to live. And I make a picture, so it's kind of the Chokhmah, the first point, and then many layers, and one of the point we call Malchut. It's like the point, let's say that from this point all this energy can coming down and open up in the world. So before this, it's just kind of starting of this, so it's like coming out, and then it's coming to Malchut, and this Malchut it's from where it's kind of open up for us, and then it's coming back, it's coming to Eretz Israel, and then it's go to, you know, different countries and all over around. So it's called Efetz Malchut, this point, okay? And what is the purpose of Malchut? It's, we call it, how we can compare. Like we have a seed and we put it in the earth, and the earth have this vital ability to make it grow. So this Malchut, it's a kind of a point, like the earth here, the earth, the soil, and the divine energy coming from Ein Sof, and it stop here, and then after that it's kind of reproduce, like to sending out all their divine light to us, like the soil have ability to reproduce, like you have a seed from, I don't know, watermelon, and then it's grow again the fruit, right? And what we have, I have a wording, I will read it first. From the time of our forefathers, right, when the Jews deviated, they didn't do the laws, they followed the laws of Torah, and Hashem tell, come back to me and I will come back to you. But what does it mean to come back? And there is a very important wording, how we can rob Hashem, what we can take from him, because the one who gave us, it's Hashem. So, and what he says, it's 10% of your profit, and it's offerings in the temple. Bring all the tenths of your profits, or the harvest, to the house of treasure, and it will be the food in my house. And test me, says Hashem Tzvaot, and you will see if I will open up for you the windows of heaven, and I will bless you. And then another nation can say, this is a very happy nation that the Hashem blessed them, and you will be the Eretz Hafetz, the desired land. So it means that tzedakah, you know, it's coming from Maaser that we give from tenths of our profit. Offering we cannot do now because the Bet HaMikdash is ruined, and we are waiting for Mashiach time come, and we see finally the third temple, Bet HaMikdash. And for this, it's very important to give tzedakah, right? And it's mean, by this action we say Maase Tzedakah, we bring this divine light to here. Because why? Tzedakah is from the word tzedek, the justice. But what it means to give help that the person in need. Because when we give, it's like Hashem give us this divine energy every day. We say it Chesed, so you have this unlimited Chesed to give us every day the light, I don't know, the food you have on your table and everything. And when we do it, we kind of compare to Hashem that we give in Chesed to another people, and because every soul of the Jew is a part of Hashem, of divine presence in us. It's in us, it's around us. So we have this innate sense of mercy. So it's inside us from our birth. And if we don't feel it, we don't have it, we just, you know, we cover it with many layers of the actions we don't need to do. So we kind of probably hide it up. And when we give tzedakah, it means we mobilize our willing, and we do the effort. Yeah, we work maybe 8-11 hours in the work, and we get this money. It's so hard, and then we need to go back home and take care of our family, and we kind of overcome our nature, you know. Oh, I work 12 hours and I need to give it to somebody else. Come on, I need to also buy maybe clothes to my children and buy them ice cream, and I have to give 10% to somebody, like, I don't know. Yes, This is the sin. You overcome your nature, because this one, the Ashem give us. That's it's what we give us. We give to Him back, kind of. It's not to our. So in this action, we show that we acknowledge this. He give us this 10% that we give back, right? And also, when we give tzedakah to another person that in need, in Yeshayahu say, to help the people in need, it's to elevate the spirit of them, to alive them. It's what our Nevi'im say. It means when we give tzedakah, we do Maasim Tovim, we do mitzvah, we help the Jew in need. So it's a benefit for us. What benefit for another person is we help him to probably buy food or find place to sleep. But it's two people. It's not from one person that we give and we so proud we give. No, the person who need, he give us this opportunity to give him tzedakah, to do this Maasim Tovim. If there is no poor people and people in need, we don't have this opportunity to give the money and do this Maasim Tovim, this mitzvot, and bring this divine light to the world, and also all the blessing to yourself and to your family. So that's why we have money to give to somebody else. That's why we have poor people. That's why we have the people who have less, they have people who have more. So this is two sides, always two sides. So it doesn't mean we give money and we help only him. No, he helps us too, to make this opportunity to give the person this tzedakah. And when we see tzedakah, we say we zorea, we plant the seed. Why? Because when we plant the seed, okay, we have a harvest. It can be wheat, it can be fruit. So it gives us, first of all, we nourish our body to have a food to live, and also we enjoy, right? And tzedakah is the same with zorea. The more tzedakah you put, the more our divine energy you bring to this world. It means we also zorea. We put the seeds. It's kind of the seeds. The money you give to your shul, to people, to poor people, whatever you do with this money, the good deeds, you bring this light. So you give kind of like you ring your bell, ding 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 ding, yeah, give, and Hashem sees us, hears us, yeah, we do what we want, yeah, we understand He's the one who gives, and He gives us more energy. So it is very important, because all the Jews connect to each other, because as we compare, our body is like a whole. It's like every Jews have different. Like some people, like rabbanim or rabbis, they teach us. So they, for example, they are the head. Some people who do Maase Tzedakah, whatever help, they are the hands, and other people leg, and some people heart and liver. But so everybody do something, and Israel connect us together, and we build the whole body of the kind of Jews' existence, and this body working, right? And we cannot say that people who don't study or who just does study, they don't put this brick to the wall. We all building. Every person is like small bricks and Bet HaMikdash. So everything we do, it's like we're building Bet HaMikdash. Everybody put one brick, one people to two brick, one people to put three brick, but at the end it's a whole building. So, and by this tzedakah, so we say elul, very important. This one also very important to give tzedakah more than you have. Like maybe you give $10, let's say, give 12, even $1 more, maybe even cent more, and this all bring all this energy to the earth, and it's like like waterfall. It can be like a small leaking from the tap, and it's can be like the waterfall. So, and this amount of the water, we say, the lava, this energy, it's dependent on our action. So it's very important. It's not only now in Elul, but especially all the year to do it. And the tzedakah, it's one of the tools that bring all the most divine energy to the world. We have a lot. It's Torah, it's many things, but also the tzedakah. So, this is what I wanted to tell. I hope I do it very clear and everybody gets something for themselves, the part that they need or they don't know they know, or they maybe try to do to give tzedakah, right? It's kind of, at the beginning it's a bit, you know, for me it was yeah, a little bit hard to give, you know. You have maybe this $20, and from this $20 you need to give 10%, and maybe you need this $20 and you don't have enough this $2 to buy what you want because you now need to give. And but at the end, it's you used to it. You teach yourself. It's also good points to teach yourself how to give, how to share, you know. It's not only the money. We can share the glass of water, we can share the piece of bread, and this is the main thing. It's not only we give this and we have this money, it's also, again, it's two sides. We also bring our benefits to ourselves. So I wish everybody Shana Tova Mituka, and make this day holy and spiritual and not just drunk party. It can be also, but remember on this day, pray a little bit to Ashem, ask for everybody good year, fruitful year, and blessed to everybody, to every Jew, to every being and living being in the world, and to hear the shofar, important for the man. It's obliged to the man. It's good to do for women too, and just to be happy every day. Besimcha, and so Shana Tova.